Ta-tam. That's the plan for today. We're going to unbox together. There's something about unboxing that our brain loves. I think it's maybe a Christmas thing. So, if you don't know me yet, I am the author of that lovely book, Are You Visible? I wrote that book for women entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs who want to become visible online and also to themselves. Because this is what I've learned about building a business, entrepreneurship, is personal growth on steroid. Everywhere you hide to yourself or from yourself, entrepreneurship is going to come and put the light on it. Put a light on me. Okay, so first, my first sip of coffee. Hi, Emma. Hello. And again, if you want to come live with me to discuss about your experience of the book, please join me. I'm here to chat. Like, I really want to know. A lot of you are sending me DM or posting on my timeline about your experience of the book, and this is just tremendous. It's amazing because this is exactly, when you write a book as part of kind of the foundation of the why behind your services and programs and your mission in life. I really want to amplify women's voice online and offline, one post, one video, and one belief at a time. That's the mission I have with Social Media Love. And so when you ladies or even guys who are watching or are reading the book, if there is something that really resonates with you, and it's different for everybody. So yesterday I was asked to write an article about my book from a feminist angle. I never thought about it. And I'm like, is that book some kind of feminism thing? And so I've been reflecting on this because I want to write the article this week. And that's why I've asked all of you. Yesterday, I did a post about, if you've read the book or some kind of part of the book, is there anything that you would say, yeah, it contributes to the feminist movement or philosophy or history or whatever, like whatever comes up. If you have any insights around that angle, I would love to hear you, because there are so many definitions of what is feminism. So you take the one you want. I really want to help women to take their share of the market using online, because we are at a historical point where if you have a connection, there is no more boundaries. If you have a connection and you have something to say that you want to add to transform someone or something in the world we live, you can. Right? There is no skin color, culture, or gender bias anymore in terms of accessing platforms where you can speak without asking permission to anybody. Ladies, that's the point of that book. The only permission you need is your own, right? And the book is about this. How do you go from really wanted to use social media or any online platforms to share your message and find new clients on the internet? And beyond this, how do you build that, digital footprint that even beyond your life, you're going to still be there online? That's the part that fascinates me. And one of the big inspiration I have is Wayne Dyer. Like, believe me or not, and there is no shame. Like, I don't mind to share that with you. But when I first heard about his book, Wayne Dyer's book, the one that I changed really my life is The Power of Intention. I thought he was still alive. Because I'm that type of woman. You give me something to watch or read, and I don't care who wrote it or anything. I'm just gonna do and consume the thing. And then I'm like, if I really like it, I'm like, who's that? And then I start to do some research. And then I discovered it was dead. And I'm like, how can you have such an impact when you're dead? right? This is the power of your digital footprint. All the videos, all the business kept going through his family and everything. But beyond that, he built the assets, outside of his own books, all the videos, all the showing up online and everything on YouTube. That's, his legacy. So what you're building here with your business and your message and your mission is beyond the ask of the moment, which is like your next client, right? Because it's going to be there even after you. So what message, what type of footprint do you want to leave here, for not only your family, but also people who's going to, dig into your content later on in the timeline? Think about it for a minute. So if you don't know me, I'm Angelique Binet. I'm the founder of Social Media Love, and I help women entrepreneurs to fall in love with their fear of becoming visible. And we use visible as an acronym. What is your voice? What are your ideas? I am a big proponent of protecting ideas, because so many persons around me think they have an idea, and it's just an idea. An idea is almost a divine download of, what it is for you next step, or sometimes we get ideas like, what is that? How am I going to do this? Don't even worry about the how for now, but welcome and capture those ideas. They are sacred. The S is for your stories of life. What are the stories of life that shaped who you are today? Let me share the post with our beautiful group, because I invited all of you who have read the book to jump with me live. I just need to put it on public here. So I don't know if you saw the new rules on Facebook to go live. You have to have at least 100 people. You have to be have had your page for at least a year. And there is a third criteria. Just cued that to me today when I opened my my StreamYard. So yeah, and we cannot go live in groups anymore through a third party. So that's why I share to you here in the group. And please, if you want to come with me, you go to the link. So if you're on Instagram, I would encourage you to go to Facebook or LinkedIn. We're live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, and my Facebook page and my Facebook profile. So please, if you have read the book and you want to ask me a question or just share your experience of the book. Where did you read the book? When and how many? Some people read it in one shot. Some people may have read it like it's been 3 weeks. This is the last, so this week and then next week is the last week that I'm going live every morning with you. So it's your chance to access me and ask me questions like I'm about the book or about your own visibility. I'm totally game to, brainstorm with you, or, if you have any question, I will answer it live. This is what I love to do. I love helping people on the spot, because this is where I get my energy of creation. I just want to, okay, save. Here we go. What did I do? Oops. What did I do? Okay, we're good. So I help you go from invisible to be seen. And not only when I say seen is, I was writing a kind of a case study / testimonial yesterday. After spending more than an hour with a client of mine, I really wanted to hear, what was the impact of working with me beyond, doing all the content and building the funnel. And donc she said, the big thing is the credibility. You brought my brand online to the point that I had credibility. People knew my brand, knew my unique positioning, and would, she was helping at the beginning B2C, like customers, like private customers, group customers, and then switch to B2B. And because of the credibility that her content online brought to the table in the discussion in the world of leadership, and her unique approach, when she was knocking at doors of organization, corporations, then they already knew what was her, positioning. So credibility is a big deal when it comes to, showing up online consistently, right? Because this is how you build the house. And that's why I'm helping you to go from unseen to visible. Sure. I want to continue the visible. The B is your belief. Do you believe in your services? Sometimes when I ask that to my client, they get mad. Of course. But do you? Because that energy that you emit from you when you sell online or when you are on a sales call, it really doesn't lie. If you're not sold yourself on what you sell, it will stop you, right? So um, I'm gonna give you an example. When I first started to sell the Visibility Accelerator, which is my one-on-one program for a year, where I am in your back pocket, basically, like if I was on your team. At first, I was selling it for a very low price, and it was getting harder and harder to sell it because it felt heavy, because it's a lot of work. Um, so I triple my price, and so it was easier for me to sell it. I think when I changed it, I was at 7,000 for a year. To the jump was to 30,000, and I sold more at 30,000 than at 7,000. Not because it was better or not, it was because I was aligned with it, right? So, and right now, the price of the Visibility Accelerator has two levels: one done for you and one done with you, with two levels of prices that feels good and aligned to me because I know the work that comes with it, right? So that's why I'm asking, do you believe in your offer? And if you're like, of course I do, but it still doesn't sell, like usually it's either there is something else that your body is like, no, we're not doing this. So you may consciously sell your services online and do the post and everything, but there is something in your energy that is not aligned. Maybe you don't have time to serve that program or that service, and you are squeezing it into your calendar. And then of course your mind and body and your emotions, like your energy, knows that if you add one more thing, it's going to be too much. So the next sales calls you have, or the next post you do, like doesn't have that conviction. It's just so magical how we can use our body in marketing and in sales. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Have you tried that? Have you experienced it? Like let's say you are so convicted inside of you, like you're so excited to sell whatever it is. I think that's $7 or it's 7,000 or it's 70,000, but you're so excited. And then you do your post, you do your live, you reach out, and you are in that energy of excitement. And people say, yes, 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 yes. The next day, you're not at the same level of energy. You still, are excited, but you're not there. And then it doesn't land because your energy is everything. Of course you need the strategy, the tactics, because it's going to help you, but your energy is the key. Like for example, that book launch that I've been doing for 3 weeks, if I had, like, there is some strategy and tactics behind it, of course, but I would say 90% is because I know deep inside of me that this baby here gonna change the games for some of you, because I am done. I don't want to hear more women stopping because it's never the right time, never the right moment, and it's too late, they're too old, they have kids or whatever. Whatever you have in your heart, it's now. It's not when everything else is aligned, because it's never. When you keep waiting for external circumstances to be perfectly aligned for you, starting to do the things you so desire to do inside of you, whether it's in your business or in private life. But I'm talking the business here because that's what I help women entrepreneurs do. What is the biggest desire that you have right now in your business, whether it's in things you want to say and share, in something you want to put in place, or maybe like a new business, maybe you want to close the business. Hey, allow yourself to express yourself, at least towards yourself. You don't have to stay in that business if you don't want it anymore. Or maybe it's time to have a new iteration of your business from that place of desire, not from that place it doesn't work. So I'm going to try something else. It's like, it's, are you still passionate, right? And where does your desire guide you? And believing, attaching your energy to this. So all this to say that we're going to unpack this. I received it yesterday. And so I'm going to tell you, um, I should put the link to the book, by the way. I'll put it in the comments. But basically, if you go on Amazon and you put Angélique, my name, here, Angélique Binet, see how it's reverse on Instagram. It will pop up. What I wanted to say, there's something I want to tell you. Yes, it is an invitation for you. I don't know how many assets you have in your business in terms of service-based entrepreneur, but I consider my two programs assets. My book an asset. The TEDx is an asset. I have a bunch of lead magnets that are assets as well, and so it became very clear to me when the book came that it was its own entity. It's not even mine anymore because it's yours, and I already feel that it has its own life. So I literally look at it. I'm like, okay, what do you need to allow the full expansion of your mission? And I talk to the book. What do you need? So that's why we're live every morning, because the book tell me, let's talk to everybody. When I go to a grocery store, I have a few books in my bag. Everywhere I take the book, because you never know who's watching, but there is always someone watching, as you know, my big line of my TEDx now. But you never know you're gonna meet. Okay. And having my asset on me, I've given the book. I've sold the book to people randomly as I was doing some errands. But one of the things that the book said is like, we're gonna go in person. We're gonna do signing events. We're gonna do discussion events. We're gonna have fun. So if you are a local, right? I live in Canada, Fredericton, New Brunswick. We have a signing event on July 4th. It's in Oromocto at the Oromocto Galleria, where Kim Mun, the founder, the creator, the owner of the shop, amazing shop. Like, be prepared. You're going to get not only the book, but other things because it's so cute. All the things she has. We're going to go there. And so I'm already picturing, what do I need to bring so that people, when they come in the store, they're like, okay, that's the girl with the book, that's the book. So I made a banner. And then we're going to go to another city around the province where I am. I think the next one's going to be St. John. It's in the making right now, but if you're watching and wherever you are, even in the world, like, we have one life. Let me know if you want to do a gathering, a signing event. But the signing event, the goal of the signing events is, yes, to bring the book to more people, but to have conversation of what does it mean to you and all the women around you to become visible. What does visible means to you? And where do you find that you hide? And that it's actually stopping the growth of your dreams, of your business, of your life, right? So this book is, someone told me, is an appetizer. Once you get the appetizer, you're gonna want more, right? And that's where, I'm preparing something where I want to invite all of you to continue the work of the book with me, in my program called Magic with Social Media Love. So I'm working on this too. It will come to you when it's ready to be talked about. But I'm just telling you that this book is your ticket to completely transform who you are so that you can finally take the actions to the big things you want to do. And in the book, I share with you my story because it's the proof that it works, that I wish we could learn that at school when we're little kids, that you have a mind, you have a body, and those two things, and you have a heart in the body. Those three things, I would say, are tools that you can actually use to support you in the creation of whatever you want and desire in your life, in your business, in your visibility. And until you know that and how to use it, that's even if you know it, but the thing is, how do you use those tools every day to allow you to get there? And that's, I give you some appetizers in this, and that's the work we do when you start working your marketing with me, is that we connect first, like, what do you want to do with this? What do you want to do with that program when it's sold out, that retreat when it's sold out? What is it behind this? What is a big thing behind this? So that every pieces in your business, everything you sell, is an appetizer to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So now we're gonna open the box. How are we gonna do this? Let's open first. So this time I've done it with Canva. I've never done a banner with Canva. I usually use other platforms. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Oh, there's a box in a box. Let's do this. Okay, here. Okay, might take a bit. Let's see. Where is the knife? Here we go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's easy to come out from that way. Oh my God, there is now another box in the box. This is so cool. Box number 2, and then box little bang number 3. Oh my God, who's ready? This is when you know if you've done the right design or not. All right. I love banners. We have the pole that holds everything. Oh, that's going to be a huge banner. I think it's bigger than the one I have already for social media love. Ooh, whoops. Okay, that's going to be huge. Okay, so I may have to get up now and show you the thingy. Okay, so the base is a little smaller than I thought. Okay, that would be good, I'm sure. Let me get up and show you the unfolding of the banner. How do we do that? Let's do this. I'm gonna put my light a little further. Oh, I turn this that way, like this, and you guys like this, I think. So let's do this. How do I do this? I'm sure it has to turn. Yes. Okay. And then what is this? Maybe you should read the instruction. Are you like me, like you never read and then you search for whatever? And then, oh, you're ready. Okay, let's move that thing here. Oh, what did I do? Oh, come on. Why is it off? Oh, why? Because there is. I'll be back. I'm unplugging everything. Here we go. Let's do this one. There we go. So there's a little key here. Not sure why, but yes, you put that here. Whoop. Okay, you're gonna see. I need to put it further so that you see the top. But too careful on my copy. Okay, and you guys too. We go. We're in business, I think. Yeah. All right. Woo. All right. I'm discovering as you are. Let's see. All right. What do you see? I don't even see it. Oh, cool. Oh my God, that's huge. Oh my God, you guys don't see everything, but you on Instagram, you do. It's awesome. Okay, how can I show you better on Facebook? This is huge. Okay, I'm gonna put the table a little more like this. And I'm gonna carry the computer. Okay. Look, I'm gonna show you from the top to bottom. Wow. So the book is here. Pam, 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 pam. And then here you can go to my Facebook where I build the core of my community. And then social media of AB where you can, that's my website where you can buy the book. This is so cool. So cool. So now I'm gonna put the light a little more that way. So that you see better. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. So we have set up, my friends. Whoop. Wow. Okay. So yeah. You'll see better when you come at events. But talking about visible, that's kind of very visible here, right? Oh my God, I like it. This is huge. It's a huge banner. Well, it took me 5 minutes to create on Canva. Canva, thank you so much for existing. Um, it's so cool to be um, at a time where we can do so many things like this. Like, I don't know about you, but I have more than 30 years in communication, and I studied as a journalist. But then I went to PR after, and creating banners and stuff like that would take months way back then. And yeah, and it's so interesting because when you do this, and then think of your photos. If you could have a banner that represent your business, if you don't have one yet, or if you think that you don't need one, I find it's very helpful for people as well. Brain, they enter the room and boom, they immediately understand why they're here again. you know so I think for marketing, for your photos and everything, it's great, but also to help people to connect with the very message that you have for them. So that's why having a few banners is great. So I have one for my business as a whole, like Social Media Love. Now I have one for this one. But the more I see the power of an image in like a wall in front of you, I may want to do one for my programs, the Visibility Accelerator and the Magic with Social Media Love, I think, because it's easy. It's like one step, and then you see and you look, and bam. So all this to say that if you haven't grabbed the book yet, you could scan the code here. Oh no, that's my Facebook. You go to socialmedialoveab.com. But for you guys, because it's live here, I'm just going to put the links in the comments so that you can grab it. And if you've read the book, make sure you leave a review on Amazon, because this is how Amazon uses all of this to rank the book and show it to more people. It's like a part of the algorithm. So yeah, I would love to have a review from you on Amazon, and I'm gonna share your reviews as well, because it's a gift to have a review. And again, writing a book, it's a lot of hours on your own, where you go in and then you create and you share. So having that moment of community with the readers is the best. It's like the cherry on the sundae, as they say, right? So hi, friends, here. I'm just going to go and let you go. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Reach out. Tell me when you watch the replay. Your energy is key for me to get going and sharing things with you. This is how I get inspired every day, by being in connection with you, so that I can create more moment where we can spend time together and invite you to work with me when it's time for you to work with me. Okay? Ciao.